Hello everybody out there, and welcome back once again to the Brawl for All Pro Wrestling Show. It's your host, Jeff Jaros, as always, and this week with me is Jeff Crow. What's up, man?
Not much.
Cdub, we were going to get him on here, but he had some stuff to do, so we'll have to get him next week. But I do want to start off shouting out him from Chronochord Media, and go down to the link below and check him out at Chronochord Media. They got a lot of cool videos on pro wrestling, movies, all different kinds of stuff, so definitely make sure you go down and check out him, and he'll get back on here probably next week. So
Cdub.
he also made a pretty cool video on Ronda Rousey, possibly at the WWE, that I'm going to put a link down in the description that people can check out too and go directly to.
Cool.
Yeah, you can find them on our featured channels list on our YouTube page as well. So definitely check them out. Jeff, we're going to run through Raw real quick, go over news and notes, and give our predictions for Survivor Series. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Right on. This Raw was pretty unmemorable, to say the least. I mean, nothing really memorable other than just carrying on the Survivor Series storylines. It went real quick.
Some decent matches, but it was just, kind of the same matches, but...
Yeah, they just got straight to the point and just matches this week, really.
Yeah.
They did have the Taker and Kane thing, though, at the beginning.
Yeah, like I said, they kind of just blew their wad at the beginning there.
Yeah, they have this whole confrontation between between Wyatt and Kane, saying that he tried to take the power of the dark side, but only they can control the power.
Yep.
Yeah. Taker said Wyatt to choose which members of the family he wanted sacrificed, and they'll never rest in peace. Did you see that? And then the Wyatt family came out, and Bray said that their time is done, and Taker's army belongs to him, and the lights come on, and the Druids are all at ringside wearing masks. So, and I forgot to say that the Druids, didn't they come out?
Yeah, they came out first.
Yeah.
On the ring, and then Taker and Kane came out. And then Wyatt's came out, and that's when he said he controls everything.
Right. And they had him wearing sheet masks when the lights came back on.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And they attacked Kane and Taker and Kane disposed of them pretty quick, and then Bray told them to follow the buzzards and took off and disappeared.
Yep, and Taker told him to get in the ring. So,
but, overall, what I do like about this feud that they're having with Taker is at least he's been on there like every week.
Yeah, he's looking better than he did for sure.
Oh yeah, he is. He's moving around a lot better. I think dropping that muscle helped a lot.
Yeah, dropping that muscle and
must have found some braces or something that he can work with.
Like I said, I think he was just trying to do too much powerlifting there at the beginning to get looking good.
Mm-hmm. He needed a lot of work in the ring and get that rust off him, I think.
Yeah.
But he's never going to be like 5-star matches anymore, but still, he's looking pretty good for this final time. Then I can't diss him like I did before.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had a bad matches there, in my opinion, but...
he got through him.
Yeah.
He's getting through him.
But I did like this thing, though, where they had the Druids at ringside wearing... they've never done anything like that before.
No, that was cool.
So it's kind of like Bray can control the dark side too. So
yeah, it's going back and forth like they can both do it.
I can pretty much.
Actually, it's helped pushing the Wyatts up too.
It is. It makes them look a lot more badass, so they can compete with the Brothers of Destruction. And they are going to have now. What is it? The 2-on-2 match.
2-on-2. Yeah.
And you don't know who it's. Yeah, we don't know who it's going to be of the Wyatt family till that night. I'm looking forward to Survivor Series, but you got to say this is one of the weakest ones I've ever saw.
Yeah,
match-wise, I'm like, they don't even have a tag match going.
They can maybe do some stuff during it, some surprising maybe. I don't know. Hopefully it'll just be. I don't know how. I don't see it being great if they don't throw a few twists or surprises in there.
It will be interesting to see who wins the title, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I said. Well, actually, I kind of forgot what I was going to say there.
Yeah, we got a little off topic of the segment.
I did have something I was going to say there, but you know how that goes.
You remember it?
No, I'll try to remember it here. As far as Survivor Series go, it's looking weak.
Yeah.
We have Neville and Owens in a quarter. We'll just go ahead and go through the quarterfinal matches. They had Neville and Owens. Owens won pop-up powerbomb to advance. Then they went and had it wasn't in a row, but during the night, Ziggler and Ambrose, they had theirs. Ambrose won via Dirty Deeds to advance. The third one they had was Reigns and Cesaro, and Reigns hit the Superman punch and spear to advance. And then they had the last one, which was right before the main event contract signing. Alberto Del Rio and Kalisto, and Del Rio won via the trio double foot stomp. So why they had Kalisto beat Ryback, I don't even know. So
I don't know what the point of that was.
So what'd you think of these? That's pretty much what I thought it'd come out to. Reigns and Del Rio and Owens and Ambrose. None of them really stood out as like great matches.
The Owens Neville wasn't too bad.
No, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but yeah, the rest of them weren't.
I only watched kind of highlights of the match. I didn't actually see the full Raw this week, too, so.
Yeah, I mean, that match was pretty good.
Reigns and Cesaro had the longest of them.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good match, too. Cesaro was pulling off some good moves.
Yeah, but it
was interesting, too, when Ambrose won, he got the mic and claimed things are about to change around here. I think he said something about this PG stuff. I forget what he said about it or something.
No, I'll have to go back and check that out. I didn't see that.
I don't see exactly what he said, but it was pretty interesting. Like, he claimed stuff's going to change around there.
They also had the old Triple H talk with Cesaro, putting him over.
Yeah.
And Cesaro thanked him, and Triple H says he'll be sitting in his own personal Cesaro section, and maybe it's time for Cesaro to become the man. So I thought that was a noteworthy,
yeah.
But he did. But he ended up losing, So
yeah.
The only other matches here that they did kick off with a moment of silence for the Paris terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Which they always try to do that.
Yeah. There was a lot of wrestlers that were wearing the colors too.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And definitely rest in peace to all the victims in that. Breeze and Summer Rae versus R-Truth. Breeze won with the beauty shot on Old Truth. It's going to be Breeze and Ziggler one-on-one at Survivor Series, I read.
Yeah.
They also had New Day versus Ryback and Usos. Ryback actually shoved the ref and got him DQ'd, and then after the match they beat the New Day down. Usos and Ryback did. But you notice they haven't announced a... that's what I was going to say. They haven't announced a tag title match.
No, they haven't.
That's what I was going to say at the beginning there.
I was wondering if they did mention something about it on Raw. The Usos.
They're going to have a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match to be determined on who's going to be in it.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I don't know they haven't announced who's going to be in it yet.
Oh, because I thought they were claiming, or maybe they were just saying the Usos should get a shot. I don't know.
Well, I'd like to see. I mean, I read the matches as of the day. I didn't see a tag match as of the time I recorded this, so maybe it's changed. They also had the Dudley Boys versus the Ascension, and the Dudley Boys won via 3D, no surprise.
Yeah.
That was the only other match that they had on the night besides the quarterfinal matches, and there really wasn't any kind of... Well, they did have backstage Triple H trying to court Del Rio, too.
Oh, yeah.
Before his match. So they do got it kind of looking like whoever wins this title is going to go to the Authority, so... Could we see Ambrose do that?
Showing back there talking to Owens after Owens won his match.
Right. Couldn't you see if they want to turn somebody, it'll probably be Ambrose.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know what. Yeah, 'cause it was kind of weird how he got the mic and just went out a little thing because nobody else talked during the whole thing.
Right. So that was pretty much Raw, other than that final, which caused a little controversy here. The Michael co-hosting Paige and Charlotte contract signing for the Divas title.
Yeah.
They dissed each other back and forth. Charlotte said she wanted to be like Paige when she started and was there for her when her brother passed away. Charlotte says she'll eventually lose the title, but not Sunday, and damn sure not to someone like Paige. Charlotte says later her family is made up of fighters, and Paige says that her brother didn't have much fight in him.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Obviously references to Reed, who actually overdosed and died a couple years back, which is Charlotte's real-life brother. Charlotte attacked Paige after that, beat her down and out of the ring. Charlotte tossed Paige over the announce table, and then a bunch of refs got together to try to fight and break them apart, and the show went off the air. Not a classy move, in my opinion, bringing the brother in, do it by WWE.
No.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah, I seen some news about it too.
Yeah, I mean, other than I just think it's not a very classy move. What do you think about that? And also, I heard that Rick and his wife are actually upset about them using.
Oh, Elizabeth, she sent out a tweet at Vince, Tripp, Stephanie, claiming she put hashtag something lazy and put disrespectful, hashtag disrespectful, tasteless. So, yeah, she was pretty irate over it.
Rick said nobody notified him about using anything like that, which I didn't think they would try to notify him about it. So we'll have to see what happens there.
Oh, she bashed the writers.
Well, yeah, obviously that was a tasteless writing decision.
Yeah, and they probably threw it in there. Rick probably had no idea. Probably that night when they got there, probably.
I don't know why they would throw that in there.
Yeah.
It really has nothing to do with it.
I don't know if they just want to try to make it
realistic.
Real but yeah, realistic. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see them referencing to that anymore.
No.
I think they were going to probably try to use it storyline wise, but I don't see that happening.
No. She dedicates the match to him and beats Paige or something.
By the way, this episode definitely have to be dedicated to Nick Bockwinkle, who recently passed away at the age of 80. Former AWA champion multiple times. Had some awesome classic matches with Vern Gagne and Kurt Hennig, I think, had an awesome match with him. He was always a real classy, awesome guy. And hell of a wrestler in the ring, too. Do you have anything to say on Bockwinkle?
No, just, I've seen not a lot of his matches, but the ones I've seen, he looked like he was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm not too up on the whole history of Bockwinkle, and I didn't look up too much, but definitely worthy of a 10-second moment of silence for the passing of Nick Bockwinkle at the age of 80. Rest in peace, and are you ready?
Yep, rest in peace.
Okay, rest in peace, Bockwinkle. He'll be sadly missed, I'm sure. I remember seeing him on I had the Spectacular Legacy AWA, and he was pretty cool talking about old school stuff on there. Obviously recorded when he was still with us, but it's sad to see his passing. Definitely dedicating this show to Bockwinkle, so.
We probably should to the Paris victims, too.
Yeah, and the Paris victims as well, this show is going to be dedicated to.
Yeah.
That moment of silence can probably go out to both of them.
Yep.
Next, we had just some news that I had. TNA revealed that the new TV deal and time slot with Pop TV was signed. Tuesday, January 5th, 9 Eastern, they will be starting. What do you think of that? I mean, Pop TV...
It's pretty getting bad. As if it wasn't bad enough, now it's just...
From what I gathered from Cdub, I guess this was the former Channel Guide station. Or TV Guide. Yeah. TV Guide.
Sure, they'll get a lot of viewers on there.
Yeah, the former TV Guide station, so. Yeah, I can see them actually popping that station.
I'm sure if I get it, I might watch it, but...
I don't think anybody does. I think Cdub said he has like 300 channels and he don't get it.
Yeah, so I ain't paying extra to get to watch TNA.
They're pretty much done, man. I mean, come on. That's not going to get over on Pop TV. Nobody's following. Who's going to just keep following them from network to network? Like, it's just getting strange.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know what station they're on anymore.
No, more on, I mean, cable. I mean, really, it's just nobody wants them.
No. Did you see that Cena revealed that he's off TV to tape a game show / reality TV show, American Grit? Don't know too much about it, but that was his reason for taking off.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like I said, I didn't read into it too much either.
I'm guessing it does give WWE some publicity.
Yeah.
If you want to take it that way, but I'd rather see him in the ring. But he does need a break, so... He's not really getting one, though, having to do the game show, TV show. So, anything on that?
No. Not much. I don't know too much on there.
What's the deal with this Kevin Owens and Melissa Joan Hart Twitter feud?
I don't know. I think, I'm not positive if Biggie got in it or something. I seen another.
I seen he defended Owens. A couple people have. I don't know exactly what all the beef was about.
What was she on? What, she was a witch or something show? Bewitched?
Okay, yeah.
Or, I don't know, something like that. The new Bewitched.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back in the...
Owens commented, and then she commented something, and it just blew up.
Yeah.
So, hopefully I can gather more info on that if it keeps going on the Owens and Melissa Joan Hart beef.
I didn't even know she was watched wrestling, really.
No, I didn't either. I don't think she does. I don't know what that's all about. I guess there's some rumors about SmackDown moving to USA soon.
Yeah, I heard that a while ago, too, that they're wanting to do a live show.
Yeah, and if they do that, they'll definitely go to USA, in my opinion.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better, too, because then you wouldn't have the spoilers.
Yeah, I'd rather not have spoilers. I can see a show like NXT having to do it, but SmackDown really don't need to.
No, you could have more surprises, too, and they'll get more viewers, I think, that way.
I think so, too. Yeah, the only thing on NXT, really, that I have to report this week is a couple things. I guess Austin Aries and James Storm and Gunner were spotted near the NXT taping, so look for them to be on there in some form or capacity. And also on the recent episode that you watched and I didn't watch, but they announced that TakeOver London's main event will be Joe versus Balor for the NXT title. You said Joe didn't show up, I guess?
No, he was, I don't know if it was outside his house or what, but he said that Regal told him not to come because Finn might retaliate against what he done to him. And he claimed the real reason is that he's afraid of what I'll do to Finn Balor.
I like they got Joe being a heel now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What else happened on NXT? I guess the Vaudevillains got their rematch next week.
Yeah, they're going to get their rematch.
Eva Marie's taking on Bailey next week. I mean, what the hell? She's gone for that long, and now she comes back and gets a title shot, or what?
Yeah, she had, like, one match.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Bailey fought Alexa Bliss. That was the main event. And after she beat Alexa Bliss, and after the match... she came down there and claimed she was getting the next shot at the belt. So
wow, you gotta be kidding me! I bet the crowd was shitting on that.
Yeah, they were booing bad.
I mean, you serious?
Yeah, it was
the worst.
It was bad.
The worst female.
I think they edited it because they were booing so long.
The worst female wrestler on the roster.
And she couldn't hardly talk. And then she agged him on a couple times, claiming he would come in, and then it looked like it edited. I don't know, unless it just skipped.
Oh man, watch them put the belt on her.
Oh jeez,
that's just how stupid WWE's booking is lately.
They may, if they're planning on moving Bailey up to the main roster.
Yeah, they may. You never know. How about this lost song? Go ahead.
I was gonna say you should put on either Dana Brooke or. Heck, I mean...
Yeah, speaking of Dana Brooke, she's facing Asuka next week.
Yeah, it was funny. They had a little confrontation backstage.
I like Asuka.
Yeah.
Asuka! Asuka!
She was standing there, had that mask on, and Dana Brooke came up and was claiming, I like your little mask there. And something about challenging her to a match next week, and she just lifted up the mask. Took it off and smiled and said yes.
With that Chester Cheetah smile?
Yeah, just smiled and said yes.
She looks like a hyena.
She does.
A hyena. Because that's how she says it.
Oh, she is one of the better looking Japanese.
Yeah, she does. I'm just saying, they said that a couple of weeks before that match they had. Mm-hmm. A hyena. Anyway. That's enough on NXT, I guess. Did you? Oh yeah, they did have the announcement that they signed La Sombra. I guess is how you pronounce it. La Sombre, former CMLL luchador. He's going to be without his mask though, So go check him out. La Sombre, you can check him out on YouTube, I'm sure. I'm planning on going to check out some of his stuff. I'm not real familiar with him, but I guess he is a former NJPW Intercontinental Champion as well over in New Japan. And I guess Cdub says this is pretty much the top luchador that they could have signed right now. And you know they're looking for that next Mexican star. And Cdub had a good idea to make a little Mexican faction, you know, with like La Sombre, with Del Rio, and maybe somebody else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They really need to do something with Sin Cara.
Or Kalisto could, but he said like Kalisto speaks too good of American, like.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be kind of goofy. Maybe Unico, if he's turned back. Yeah. Sin Cara, Unico. They could turn him back and be just kind of like a thug for him.
Yep.
Not in a speaking role, though. I don't think he can speak real good.
No.
But
he can speak decent.
I'm interested to see what this guy can do, though. I mean, Cdub said he's a hell of a hand, so I'd like to go check out some of his stuff after this.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
La Sombra. LASOMBRA, if anybody wonders. Check him out. He'll be the next guy in NXT that'll be making waves, I'm sure. And Jeff, I'm glad I have you on here because this week Ronda Rousey was handed a pretty nice loss. First time in her career. By a knockout by Holly Holm via head kick. I'm sure everybody's heard by now. She did say up till this that she would not fight till 200 in an interview, win or lose. And I guess after the head kick, she was suspended for 6 months by the Athletic Commission. And now there are rumors that maybe a possible WWE run.
Yeah.
It depends to me. Like I was talking to Cdub. Well, first of all, you got this injury, and then second of all, what kind of contract she have with UFC?
I don't know how many fights she has left on her contract, or
because I think Dad said that afterwards. Dana said that she's getting an immediate rematch.
Yeah, he said it makes sense, is what he said. So
do you see him using her in WWF possibly for an appearance or something at WrestleMania? I'm going to talk more about this with Cdub next week when he gets on here because he's got some. Like I said, go down below and check the link out. He did a video on it already on possible appearance with WWE.
Yeah, I mean, I think she could. It depends. I'm not sure what movie she's filming.
Yeah, but it's not going to be anything physical in my opinion. Well, maybe a bump or so on somebody.
Yeah,
but I don't think she'll take any bumps if she does.
Yeah, but she'll come back to the UFC.
Yeah, and if she's under contract, maybe Dana won't allow her. I mean, I don't know what's going on. And the head injury things, you know. Right. Like we said, they aren't messing around with it, like you said to me earlier.
Yeah.
And what do you think about Taz claiming that the fight was fixed?
Shit, no.
If that fight was fixed, I mean, you're going to have your top star go 2 rounds and get beat down like that and then take a kick to the head knockout?
No.
That's not
She just tried boxing with her, and you know,
I didn't see it, but my dad saw it, and he said that it looked like she was just a fish out of water boxing with this chick.
Well, Holm, she's a world class patient. She's got I don't know how many championships she won.
Did you see the stupid allegations about her possible steroid use or something? I think it's a bullshit story.
I haven't seen that yet. But.
Yeah, I think it's a bullshit story. Maybe somebody just threw up, but you know. She gets beat, and they want to make every excuse now that since she lost, they're gonna try to do that, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's
fixed.
I mean,
a lot of people know that she just basically, you know, she was gonna go in there and try beating her at her own game. And,
well, she knocked that girl out last time.
Yeah, and so
she thought she got a little cocky.
And the last girl knocked a bunch of people out and stuff. So,
but it really does ruin the star power now. They just because it just halts it, you know. Like any momentum they have going is gone. They can't promote her undefeated.
I think she'll in the rematch. I think she'll win. I think she'll.
You think? I think she'll get. Yeah. I don't know. She tries to stand up.
She won't stand and box again like that.
Yeah, but I heard she couldn't stick her for a takedown. I didn't see it.
She only tried 2
and didn't get either. That's not looking good, though.
She had her down, almost had it. She slipped out of the armbar.
Huh.
She didn't get very good, but like I said, if she gets her to the ground, it won't be good for Holly Holm because she is not good on the ground at all. But what I said, if I was her, well, all the way leading up to the fight, I wouldn't even worry about my boxing too much. I'd just bring in a really great judo artist and just train takedown defense.
Looks like she did, kind of.
Yeah, she may have, too.
My dad said, I don't know, a friend of mine, too, said that she was sticking those takedowns.
Yeah, and they actually, there was a couple people, they said that Ronda looked real drawn out and stuff at the weigh-in, like it was a hard cut, and Herb Dean said he even noticed during the fight, because he's done, quite a few of her fights. He said that she didn't look good at all, really. Real pale. And
well, here's another thing, is that girl towered over.
Yeah.
Made her look small.
And I think they said that she was on the Tonight Show and said that if she gets beat, had something by it could be a head kick or something. They were like, pretty much she just predicted it.
Maybe that's why she didn't look good, because she was too pale, because she got scared as hell.
Yeah.
Holly Holm's not no pushover, in my opinion, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough rematch. She's not going to come in there and give it away.
Maybe her schedule, trying to do all these movies and train.
Could be just getting overconfident.
Yeah. I think she did just got overconfident.
Claiming she could, beat Mayweather up and shit.
Yeah.
Mayweather offered to help her with her boxing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured he'd have something to say.
If she needs help, he'll help her. He was, sincere about it, though. Well, that's all the news I had wrote down. Do you have anything?
Oh, no. I seen there's got Curtis Axel, some new, I don't know if it's a new gimmick.
Well, I reported last week that he was pissed.
He's got some little vignette. Where is Curtis Axel or something?
Yeah, because he had that little tirade that he went on Twitter about, I'm Mr. Perfect Son and I'm sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
So they're using it now?
So it looks like they may be using it as a storyline now.
Cold beer.
So maybe it'll help him then.
The return of cold beer on Up, Up, Down, Down. Shout out to Up, Up, Down, Down. Cold beer.
Speaking of cold beer, James Storm said, I did see he sent out a tweet.
Said something about Survivor Series.
Yeah, he said there's going to be a lot of people in NXT that luck's going to be changing. Said, sorry about your damn luck.
I think he'll probably obviously sign a contract. He's there, like we know.
Yeah.
And now Gunner's there. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Cdub said, how do we know if it was Gunner or just some homeless bum following him in?
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I had to get that in there.
Gunner.
That was my shot to Cdub right there. Let's do these Survivor Series predictions then. Gonna be kind of short, not much to say. We have Charlotte Paige for the Divas title. Think I'm taking Charlotte, especially after that comment. They ain't gonna let her drop the belt now.
Yeah.
We're sorry. Here, you keep the belt.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna drop it off for not this quick anyway.
I don't either. I don't see him putting it on her just to drop it off. How about this Tyler Breeze Ziggler match? I think I'm gonna go Breeze on an unclean win.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Summer Rae's gonna get involved, and Breeze is gonna. Yeah, that's what I think. Summer Rae distraction. Breeze gets a beauty shot.
Yeah, I think it looks like they're pushing him pretty good.
Yeah, so straight up match, no distractions. I'd say Ziggs, but since Breeze has that Summer Rae deal, I could see Tyler Breeze getting it. Plus, it's his first pay-per-view match. Okay, so I'm going with Breeze. You too. The 5-on-5 Survivor Series match should be kind of cool. The traditional elimination style match, but we don't know who's going to be in there as of now. I don't know if things have changed since SmackDown tonight, but
no, I don't think so.
I have nothing to report on that. Then we have the Wyatts versus whoever they choose. Who do you think it is going to be?
I'm almost thinking it's going to be Braun and Rowan.
Maybe Braun and Bray.
Could be.
I don't know, but that's not the case. Kane and Taker are going to win this match.
Yeah.
In my opinion, unless they want to keep the feud going.
And unless somebody comes and helps them, I don't know. Maybe they'll throw a surprise in there.
I heard Sting, possibly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Kane and Taker, but there is a possibility that if they want to keep this feud going, that they could have the Wyatts do something for the win.
Right.
Should be a cool match, though. That's one of the three I'm looking forward to. and then the title
It'll be
match.
interesting. It's hard to predict because you don't know really what's going to happen as far as if the other Wyatts are getting involved, and then
Right.
if somebody's going to come out help Taker and Kane.
Right, and we're going to be watching this together too Sunday, so it'll be awesome. Then we have the semifinals of the tournament, Owens and Ambrose. With the rumors I keep hearing of Ambrose with a possible heel turn, I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Ambrose.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ambrose just from the rumors, and then just him oddly picking up the mic like that.
And then definitely going with Reigns over Del Rio. So in the title match, Ambrose and Reigns, what are you going to go with?
Ooh,
I think I'm going to go with Ambrose winning it. Authority, maybe. I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is whoever wins this, I think Sheamus is cashing in.
Yeah, I think he is too. But Ambrose did say there's going to be no more suits and ties.
I see the Authority getting involved, but then if Sheamus is going to cash in, they're not going to get involved.
No.
So therefore, we may get Owens and Reigns.
Unless it would be so stupid if they have Sheamus join the Authority.
Mm-hmm. You're right. They could do that too, and we've talked about that already. That he could be an interesting fit into that role.
Yeah.
So I'm going with man, it's hard to say. I think Reigns is going to win it, and then Sheamus is going to cash in. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, that's what. Man, I want to go with Ambrose. Somehow I don't know if he's going to turn. It may be. Maybe that was. I'm going to go with Ambrose.
But they always have a plan B. Remember?
Yeah.
So if plan A, Ambrose don't work, they got Sheamus.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Ambrose. So
I'm going to go with Reigns winning it and Sheamus cashing in. It's going to be a one of the weaker Survivor Series.
They're going to put. They couldn't put Sheamus in a suit and tie.
Well, they could, but
yeah, I guess they had Kane in a suit and tie. So.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got, man, for this week.
Yeah, me too.
So definitely go down and check out Chronochord Media. Shout out to Cdub. Hopefully he can get on here next week if he's tuning in and listening. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And keep subbing if you like what you hear. I appreciate the subs we've gotten on YouTube. We do notice. Make sure you give us a like if you like what you hear. Leave a comment. Go over to Facebook and find us on there by searching Brawl for All Pro Wrestling Show. Give us a like there. You can actually search Chronochord Media and give them a like too as well. But until next week, this has been episode 53. Until episode 54, Jeff, I'm going to say peace out, man. And looking forward to Survivor Series.
Me too. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll be back next week with hopefully a good, show. Something.
Well, we'll have the
happens on Survivor Series, so we'll see how the show goes next week.
Yep, Survivor Series Fallout. Definitely be back. Thanks, Jeff, for getting on, man.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yep. Thanks everybody for listening as always, and peace out.
Peace out.